Brand new late night host Jimmy Fallon says he's nervous about tonight.
Well, he's hosting his first late night show. We want to tell you what's making him a little queasy and how he hopes to do things a little differently. That's next on News 4 New York.
Did you know Kate?
Value menu! There is a big debut for late night lovers tonight here on NBC. Jimmy Fallon begins his hosting duties, replacing Conan O'Brien, who's headed out west. He's been gearing up for months now, Jimmy Fallon has, and tonight's show promises to be a big one with some major stars lined up for the first night. Erica Tarantel filed this story.
I'm nauseous. I'm excited. I want to make this work.
Yes, sick with excitement, Jimmy Fallon starts his new gig. It was last spring when Conan O'Brien teased Fallon about taking his seat.
Absolutely. Looks pretty sweet, huh?
It's pretty, yeah.
Now, after O'Brien's 16-year run, Fallon is grabbing the baton. This as Conan moves to California to replace Jay Leno on The Tonight Show, with Leno sliding to a 10 o'clock primetime slot. A six-season alum of Saturday Night Live, Fallon has tickled audiences with silly songs and impersonations.
Hey, why don't you go out and do the rooster? I'm not sick. Do the rooster.
He says on late night he'll be playing it just a little bit more straight.
This job is different than my other jobs, whereas I'm the host now. You know, that's my job.
This is News 4 New York.
We at News 4 have a special connection to the comic's new job. You remember our studio, 6B, longtime home to Chuck and Sue, and before that, Jack Parr and Johnny Carson. Well, it's been transformed into Fallon's dream set.
I hope that we can honor the legacy that came before us. You know, some great people. Jack Parr started The Tonight Show there, and before that, Milton Berle, and then, of course, News Center 4. News 4 was there, yes. Sue Simmons. I mean, come on. You can't, it's hard to top.
As for the show format, Fallon says it will be pretty familiar, but expect the internet to play a reoccurring role.
I'm on Twitter.com/Jimmy Fallon. I'm on Facebook, Dig. I'm doing all this stuff, and I want to make our show interactive.
The Roots have signed on as Fallon's house band. His debut day guests are two stars he's goofed around with before. Yes, Robert De Niro, and that's Justin Timberlake.
So did Conan give you any advice?
Yes, he told me some great advice. He told me just to keep doing it. He's like, just do it. That's the best way you're going to learn how to do it. Just get out there and do it.
Advice Fallon plans to follow. Erica Tarantel, News 4, New York.
Late Night with Jimmy Fallon premieres tonight just after midnight right here on NBC4. But how about that shot from the archives of Chuck and Sue?
I'd like to see those shots.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of the old day.
And you know, you look the same. You look great.
Thank you, David.
Okay, huh?
All right, I'll accept it. Who would argue that one?
That's going to do it for this edition of News 4 New York at 5. But
News 4 continues now with special coverage of the snowstorm. Stick with us. It's going to be a party.
It's time to cook.